They call it the Rainbow Nation. A land forged in fire and freedom. It's a place where every horizon promises a new adventure, where the earth itself feels alive. I've traveled the globe, faced some of the toughest environments known to man, but South Africa, this place is different. It holds a raw, untamed power. A spirit that gets under your skin and stays with you forever. We're about to embark on an epic journey. A true expedition through a nation that defies easy description. We'll stand on the edge of the world, walk in the footsteps of giants. This is the ultimate adventure, and it starts right now. Stay with me, because what you're about to see will change the way you view the world. Here we are, Cape Town, known as the Mother City. It's a place where civilization meets the wild in the most dramatic way possible. You have the raw, untamed Atlantic Ocean crashing against the shore on one side, and on the other, the colossal presence of Table Mountain watching over everything. The cobblestone streets of the Bo-Kaap, with its brightly colored houses, tell a story of resilience and community. Down at the V&A waterfront, the old harbor has been transformed into a bustling hub of life. The people here are the heart of the city. They're a blend of African, European, and Asian heritage, creating a unique cultural tapestry. This is it, Table Mountain, an icon that defines a city, a sentinel watching over Cape Town. It's not the highest mountain in the world, not by a long shot. Its power isn't in its altitude, but its profound age. This colossal block of sandstone is one of the oldest mountains on the planet, 6 times older than the Himalayas. It stood here for over 260 million years, a silent witness to history. There's a cable car that can whisk you to the top, but to truly understand this mountain, you have to earn its respect. We're taking one of the tougher routes, Platiclip Gorge, a direct and demanding ascent. It's less of a hike and more of a relentless stair climb carved by nature. You need to feel the ancient weathered rock under your hands and the burn in your legs. It's a physical conversation with the mountain, a pilgrimage measured in sweat and determination. But the climb offers its own rewards. This mountain is a floral kingdom all on its own, the heart of the Cape Floristic region, the smallest and richest on Earth. It's covered in a unique vegetation called fynbos, a scrubland teeming with life found nowhere else. And then you see it, the King Protea, South Africa's national flower, a magnificent, almost prehistoric-looking bloom, a crown jewel in this incredible natural garden. And then, you reach the top. You pull yourself over that final ledge and the world just opens up. The narrow confines of the gorge give way to an immense flat plateau. The view is simply breathtaking. You're standing on a table laid out by the gods, looking down on the entire Cape Peninsula. To one side the Atlantic, to the other the Indian Ocean. From up here, you can see everything, a sprawling map of city, sea, and sky. Leaving the heights of Table Mountain, we now journey across the water to a place that lies low and flat against the horizon, Robben Island. For centuries, this was a place of exile, a place of isolation and punishment. But for modern South Africa, it's something more. Many of the guides here are former political prisoners. They walked these paths, they lived in these cells, and they endured. And then you see it. Cell number 5. Nelson Mandela's home for 18 of his 27 years in prison. Standing here, you can almost feel the presence of the man who would change a nation. Leaving Robben Island, you look back at Table Mountain, seeing it now from a different perspective, from the perspective of a prisoner who looked at that same view every day. We're hitting the road, heading east from Cape Town along a stretch of coastline so beautiful, so lush, they call it the Garden Route. Every turn reveals a new vista, a hidden beach, a tranquil lagoon, or a dense, ancient forest. Our first major stop is the town of Knysna, nestled on the shore of a vast, tranquil lagoon. From the top of the eastern head, the view is spectacular. You can see the entire lagoon system spreading out like a map. We're going to cross the Storms River mouth on a suspension bridge, swaying gently over the churning, cola-colored water below. It's an incredible feeling being suspended between the forest, the river, and the sea. We've left the coast behind. The landscape has transformed into the classic African bushveld, a vast expanse of thorny acacia trees, savanna grasslands, and granite koppies. And this is the home of Kruger National Park. We're talking about an area the size of Israel or Wales. The moment you pass through those gates, you enter a different world, a world governed by the ancient rhythms of nature. Here, humans are just visitors, the animals rule. Driving through Kruger is an exercise in patience and perception. You learn to read the signs. A broken branch might mean an elephant passed through. At night, sitting by the fire, you look up at a sky blanketed with stars brighter than you've ever seen them. You feel small, humbled by the immense scale and power of the wilderness around you. The term Big Five carries a weight of history, a name not from tourism, but from big game hunters. It signified the 5 most difficult animals to hunt on foot. Today, that legacy is transformed. The rifles are replaced by cameras, and the thrill isn't in conquest, but in quiet, respectful observation. Our search kicks off at dawn, the golden hour. We're tracking lions. Our guide, with a sharp eye, spots fresh tracks in the sand. He explains they passed through not long ago, their direction clear. The story of the night is written on the ground and we follow, anticipation building with every meter. We round a bend and wow, there they are, a whole pride resting in the shade of a marula tree. The engine cuts. Playful cubs tumble over one another under the watchful eyes of the lionesses. The sheer power of the male with his immense mane is captivating. To be this close to the king of the savannah is a profound privilege, a moment of pure awe. Elephants are a bit easier to find. We soon encounter a breeding herd, with wise matriarchs guiding their young to a waterhole. They move with surprising grace, their deep intelligence and powerful social bonds on full display. It's a moving portrait of family and cooperation. And then, a rare and precious sight, a white rhino and its calf, grazing peacefully. These prehistoric-looking creatures are tragically vulnerable, a symbol of the constant battle for conservation. Seeing them here, safe and serene, is a powerful reminder of what we fight to protect. And then, the most elusive of the 5, the leopard, a perfect camouflaged hunter and master of stealth. Spotting one requires immense luck. Our guide scans the branches and then a hushed whisper. Draped over a limb almost invisible is the ghost of the savannah. Only the Cape buffalo remains. Often underestimated, these animals are notoriously powerful. We find a huge herd, hundreds strong, moving like a dark river across the plains, kicking up a cloud of dust. They are the final piece of the puzzle. This is more than a checklist, it's a deep, humbling connection to the soul of Africa. From the dry heat of the bush, we now travel to the humid, subtropical East Coast. Welcome to Durban. The heart of the city is its famous Golden Mile, a stretch of sun-drenched beaches that buzzes with energy from sunrise to sunset. The water here is warm, thanks to the Agulhas current. We paddle out, feeling the power of the ocean beneath our boards. Durban is home to the largest population of people of Indian descent outside of India itself. We head to the Victoria Street Market. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. The air is thick with the scent of spices, turmeric, cumin and chili, and you have to try a bunny chow. It's a hollowed-out loaf of bread filled with delicious, spicy curry. It's Durban in a meal. You can't truly know a country until you've tasted its food, and in South Africa that journey begins with fire. It starts with the most cherished of traditions, the braai. This is far more than a simple barbecue, it's a social ritual, a cornerstone of the culture where friends and family gather around an open wood fire. The air fills with the scent of burning cameel-doring wood and the sizzle of boerewors, a thick, spiced farmer's sausage. It's a slow, deliberate process, a time for storytelling and connection, where the meal is just one part of a much larger experience. But the culinary landscape is as diverse as its people. Delve into the heart of Cape Malay cuisine, a legacy of the 17th century spice trade with its aromatic curries and the national dish, bobodi, a fragrant mix of curried minced meat baked with a creamy golden topping. Then there's biltong, a cured, air-dried meat that's the ultimate road trip snack. And you can't forget the staples that feed the nation, hearty samp and beans, a Xhosa tradition, or pap, the maize porridge served with a fiery vegetable relish called chakalaka. Every dish has a story, a history etched into its very ingredients. What an incredible journey. From the humbling heights of Table Mountain, watching clouds roll over the city, to the primal depths of Kruger National Park, feeling the ground tremble with the footsteps of elephants. We've navigated the lush garden route and felt the warm Indian Ocean on Durban's shores. We've seen a country of staggering contrasts, of raw beauty, and of an indomitable spirit. South Africa is not just a destination, it's an experience that seeps into your soul and changes you. It challenges your perceptions of history and nature, filling you with a profound sense of wonder. So the question is, where does our compass point next? Our map is full of blank spaces waiting to be filled with new stories. What corner of the globe holds the adventures you want to see? Let me know in the comments below. Become part of our expedition planning. If you felt the thrill of this journey, hit that like button and share this video with a fellow explorer. And most importantly, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a single step of our next expedition. There's a whole world out there, a tapestry of stories waiting to be told. Let's discover them together. Until next time, stay wild.